next few days, we are expecting very significant severe weather across the United States, especially Wednesday and Thursday, where I am anticipating a possible tornado outbreak, and definitely a severe weather outbreak is definitely on the table. And tornadoes, damaging winds, and very large hail are all concerns over the next few days. After this, severe weather will continue to be a concern throughout the month of June. So, in this forecast, we'll dive into what your location is going to experience over the next few days. We're also going to talk about temperatures, humidity, and dew points now, starting from today on Whirlwind Heights forecasts. And my plan is we're going to do more daily updates, even if the severe weather is quieter. So without much more to do, let's dive right into the forecast. And guys, to begin, today we're not expecting much severe weather. The severe weather that's ongoing today is actually happening right now. We have several severe thunderstorm warnings, but I do not see a tornado risk except in northeastern New Mexico, northeastern New Mexico, where that 2% tornado risk is. Our damaging wind risk of 5% for both of those marginal risks. And then our hail risk is only for that southern marginal risk. Alright, and then tomorrow we have another marginal risk of severe weather. Again, only a 2% tornado threat across Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. So generally, again, a low tornado risk. Wind risk, again, 5%. And then our hail threat is also 5%. So you see, overall, tomorrow is not concerning either. Here is where it gets concerning. We have currently a day 3 enhanced risk, but this was a day 4 enhanced risk. And I wouldn't rule out a moderate risk of severe weather. Probabilistic is a 45% CIG1 risk of severe weather. So this is borderline moderate risk, I'm pretty sure. And it really can, and if I have to be honest, probably will become a moderate risk of severe weather. And then let's go to our probabilistic terms. And then so the day 4 outlook is a slight risk of severe weather stationed across the Appalachian Mountains, across eastern Kentucky, far eastern Kentucky, including Pikeville, a lot of West Virginia, almost the entire state, Maryland, Delaware, and generally a lot of some parts of the Appalachian Mountains, and northeast. You can see a region on here, and we can see a few tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail, perhaps a small-scale severe weather outbreak. And past that, we don't see much on the way. But it is going to continue to become an active June with more severe weather events expected. Our Cape values for Wednesday are actually pretty high. The only question, so Wednesday's environment is very favorable actually for strong tornadoes. The question is, can storms fire? And will they be discrete? Because if they're not discrete and they're a line of storms, so they're not discrete for super long, then our tornado risk is going to be So then this is just generally going to continue throughout the days. And we can see tropical development south of Texas, but that's generally a low risk of happening. It is showing that Sunday can have actually a very favorable environment for severe weather, but this is pretty far out. Things can change, but I'm actually eyeing Sunday very closely right now and into the Monday morning. So that would be an extremely nocturnal threat. But as you can see, it is going to remain active with another active day of severe weather Tuesday. If this actually happens, which again, as I've said before, this is very early, so we cannot predict things exactly, but showing a lot of severe weather across the country. So now I will show you your temperatures. And the current temperatures across the United States, over the next few days will, for example, today are gonna be relatively warm, but not like any like heat wave or something. In the southwest, it's gonna be pretty hot, up to 106 degrees, and that temperature is gonna be rising. The temperature will fall, and well that's nighttime, and then tomorrow things will rise again, or we could see potentially up to 108 degrees Fahrenheit in the southwest. But look here in the Great Lakes region, it's pretty cold up there. And then there's actually a pocket. It's actually not going to be too warm here in north of Atlanta and stuff. It could actually be pretty cool. Wednesday, we will have a heat dome that will be approaching, which can actually get pretty extreme. We're talking temperatures approaching the 100s Wednesday, and that will continue. And then let me show you humidity. Let me see if I have that. Relative humidity. There is pretty much no humidity in the southeastern United States as of right now. But humidity will come in tonight. Obviously, that's expected. Like, it's gonna be pretty dry here across the eastern to central United States over the next few days. You can see your region here on the map, but it's gonna be pretty humid out in the west. And that humidity will be coming in throughout the week. However, eventually, and yeah. So if you live in the western United States, it's going to be pretty hot. It's going to be very hot with that humidity. And then your dew points. Let me show you your dew points here. And your dew points across the northern United States are actually going to be pretty low. And the south central United States, they're going to be pretty high. But then we're going to have dew points coming in Tuesday, and then Wednesday. That's when dew points are going to be going into Missouri and Kansas, and we can be approaching the 70s in dew points. So that will be rising. And then we could get to even more extreme dew points at that point in time. That's going to continue coming in, and generally this will continue over the next few days. So that is going to be your Whirlwind Heights Forecast Center update. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in the next forecast. Remember, Jesus loves you.